And we are seeing water pile up on the roads in some places as the rain keeps falling, and it sounds like it will get worse as temperatures fall. 7 Action News reporter Jennifer Ann Wilson is live in St. Clair Shores with more on what is happening there. Jen, the rain doesn't seem to be stopping.
No, it doesn't, Anu, and that temperature change we just heard Hallie talk about, I can feel it. It just seems like we dropped a bunch of degrees in the past handful of minutes. Now, we were in St. Clair Shores. We've driven a little further south. We're in, I believe, Grosse Pointe Shores now, and you can see behind me there are puddles on the ground. This water back up here in the park, it's much worse on some roads. We're seeing already some backup on some freeways, I-696 West near 75, the Lodge near M8. There is standing water and traffic is really backed up. Here on Jefferson in Grosse Pointe Shores, we're seeing some standing water on the road, but nothing that is stopping traffic just yet. You do want to take it slow. We have some video that we shot earlier this morning when we were in St. Clair Shores, and it shows you just how full that street was. The water had gone up above the curb, was filling up the sidewalks, spilling out into the side streets. There were city crews there. They had 4 different pumps in the storm drains. We saw them have to pull a couple of pumps out on a couple of occasions to clear them of leaves and put them back in to try to help suck that water out of the street and put it back into the lake. The streets are closed, but still there are vehicles that are attempting to pass through. If you do see standing water, it can be very difficult to tell exactly how deep it is. So play it safe, turn around, find another route if you can. We do have DTE workers in town here to support us because as all this rain turns to ice, it's going to make it really difficult on those DTE workers. It's also going to make it difficult on those power cords to hold everything together. Here's what DTE had told us earlier this week.
They are extremely dangerous, and we ask you to stay at least 20 feet away from the wire and anything in contact with it.
Half an inch of ice on a power line, which is from pole to pole, adds 500 pounds of weight, which is equivalent of a baby grand piano.
Yeah, and that's really the big concern later on today as all this rain turns to ice, and freezing ice is what that could do. So there are many tips we have on our website, some advice on things you can do right now to be prepared as this winter storm continues to rage, continues to worsen throughout the day. Reporting live, I'm Jennifer Ann Wilson. Back to you.
All right, Jennifer Ann, thank you for that live report.